Don't make Adam get the belt.
What do you get when a bunch of artists find old books and get drunk on their fantasies for adventure and boxed wine?
The Killustrators.
A Dungeons and Dragons adventure. Last time on the Killustrators.
Knack then looks down at Socks and says,
I think while we're here, I should return Socks to his parents.
Knack makes his way through the field towards the woods, and then they keep going.
Yay!
Until they get there.
It doesn't take a whole lot to find the other disenchanters. Briefly, Socks runs up to the parent, nuzzles up against it for a little bit. So, you're leaving, and as you're leaving, you go back through the hollow that led into this clearing. Socks comes bouncing up behind you again.
Knack is reaching out to his god to ask if this is okay.
You get a pleasant, warm feeling.
I have some questions.
Yes.
So you have your sky dude. Does he have a house? I have some beefs, is what I'm saying. And I just need to know where I can go to file a complaint.
I'm taking the cat to church.
The most popular religion is the Church of the God of the Sea. It's like a tub of water, essentially. We find it easiest to commune with our God when we're surrounded by water. So you do feel some kind of a connection to something.
The vibe she's putting out is, leave me alone, stop contacting me.
It's not like it's responding to that. It's just giving you more of the same vibe that you can recognize as being different from what you felt previously with your dreams and all the visions and stuff. Yeah.
Swamp monster marches out of the water and then shakes and fucking...
She gets outside and she's like, I'm mad and I'm damp and I didn't get to do what I want to do.
Let's go home. Let's go back to the inn.
So Oswalt he spends the next few days not completely secluded, but mostly alone. He kind of misses his little solitude swamp house. So when he gets quiet moments like this, because he's so social, usually he uses these moments to kind of pick at his little personal projects. And one of the things that he's been doing, well, he's been doing a couple. One of them is he's been going over the other copy of the necromancy book that he found at the hideout and comparing it to the one that he has. Mm-hmm. And they're the exact same damn book. They're not, there's no differences. There's not even like notes written down by whoever was using them. They're damn near identical. That being said, this is the first time that he's gone over the book in detail since he started getting stronger and better at it. So now some of the stuff in there is making more sense to him. And he's finding it a little troubling. So when he's done reading the book, he thinks about how Scarlet mentioned his dad, and he thinks about how he literally has not thought about his dad once since he kind of went to live in the swamp, since he was kind of driven out of his home village, because he never really had much of a relationship with him, because he was always gone, or he was at his mom's. And he has no feelings towards his father, and he feels like that's weird, like he should, but he doesn't. And then when he's not doing that, he's continuing work on his suit, but primarily he spends most of his time making something. As previously mentioned during the first night here, he's got a project that he's been working on, and he's finished the project. And he wraps the project up after the 3 days and goes downstairs to where the pub is to find the group. And I'm assuming everybody is down there at a table.
I think we could say.
Yeah. So I want to say over the past couple of days, whenever you've gone out, to get food and whatever.
Yeah.
You've seen Art and Brix kicking around.
Yeah, and to be clear, he's like I said, he's been spending a lot of time alone just to like pick at things.
Yeah, so you've seen them, but you've gone back to your room
and he's been
you've
like,
said
"Hey
hello
guys,"
and whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
But today, you go down to the pub, and Knack has returned. Go.
I wanted to add a thing. That Knack comes out of the forest, wary and agitated. The voices from the trees have definitely gotten to him.
Mm-hmm.
He's had enough. And he is still being a brat about it. I'm not gonna fucking sugarcoat that shit. His apprehension of responding to these messages is entirely his own hubris. But it is bugging the fuck out of him, and he's at his wit's end. So by the time he's back at the bar, it is as if he has not slept for 3 days.
God damn.
Socks wants to come with us. My god approves.
I mean, that's
Dad
that's
says
good,
it's okay.
isn't it?
The parents approve as well. So, Socks is now Pub Thumper.
God, I hate that name. Says Art in canon.
Sweet.
And Brix just like jumps up on him on his back and is just like,
I have a righty friend now.
Aren't we all your righty friends?
Yes, I have
his
another one.
trunk is still covered in the sock, reaches back and like is poking Brix in the face.
in the face.
Yeah.
And she's like, gross kisses.
Just a thought, just a sock comes between
Yeah.
that nose and possibly destroying any magical items you have.
Yep.
Like my face.
Yes.
My face. My face.
Alright, so Oswalt,
Suck
go.
magic
So-
out of your head.
Oswalt saunters on down the stairs and sees his friends at the table and kind of jauntily and proudly walks over. And he's got a box, and there's a big bow on the top. And he walks over, and he goes, hello, friends. And then he looks at Brix and goes, hello, friend.
Hello.
He puts the box.
Upright.
He puts the box on the table and goes, and he like pushes it towards while going like.
And she's just like, okay, cool game. And then like pushes it towards Knack.
And she's like, am I doing this right?
No.
That pushes it back.
And Brix pushes harder. She's like,
I get the point.
And Oswald's looking at it, and then looking at Brix, and then looking at it. He's got a big smile on his face. He goes, "So, you gonna open it?"
Oh. Why?
I think he's trying to make amends, Brix.
I'm a cat. I'm not a man.
He's trying to apologize.
Sweet.
Oh. Okay, thank you for the box.
and she just like puts it in her bag.
It obviously does not fit in your bag, and is also
Yeah, so
bad.
she's just like poof, poof, poof.
She's slamming it against the bowl.
No.
The dirt bowl that Knack gave you is squished.
Oh no.
Oswalt picks the box up and puts it back on the table. Just pull the bow. You just have to pull the bow.
Okay.
And she just tugs on like a side.
Brix tugs on the side of the bow, and the bow comes off, and then the box kind of splits down and opens. And in the box is a backpack type thing designed specifically to comfortably and efficiently carry bowls.
It's got bowl holsters.
It's a bolster.
It's a bolster.
A
Wow.
multi bolster.
Designed to your size and to comfortably counterbalance, so that as you're walking, it doesn't throw you off. The weight of the bowls don't really throw you off your balance,
Okay.
and it can carry more bowls than your average.
Wet sack or
Yeah.
Okay.
So it can carry more bowls in your current bag.
Excellent.
Cool.
And now
What
her
are you
current
gonna do with
bag
your
has
current
space.
bag?
Keep it.
Yeah, but what are you gonna do with it?
Keep it. Keep shitting.
Are you gonna wear it? Or are you gonna put it on somebody else? Or do you?
Oh, my current
Suck.
So after the box opens, Oswald's got both of his hands kind of up in the air, kind of doing the presentation
Jazz hands,
thing,
like-
and he's just like, ta-ta-da, I made you a bowl bag. A bag for bowls.
Art is
stack.
firmly like head in hands. Like, why would you do this?
No, you're enabling her.
Yeah.
Brix is like, well, this is really nice because I have somewhere to put all of my friends. And I guess that means I've got more room for that crossbow that I super didn't steal yet.
Did you steal
Excuse me.
I didn't. I haven't had a time. I've been with Art this whole time. But it's
it?
been marked.
Sleight-handed.
Can I? Did I steal this crossbow?
Let's see.
Did I stop you from stealing this crossbow?
Shit.
I want you to tell me what yours is first.
You would be doing a spot, like catcher in the act.
My sleight of hand was 25. I just
There's
want-
no way. I didn't do it. I didn't roll terribly. I just didn't do it. My spot's not extremely great.
My
I should
sleight of
probably
hand
level
is
it up.
excellent.
All right, so I rolled 3 things.
Uh-huh.
One for, or 2 of them for like customers in the shop,
Uh-huh.
and one for the shopkeeper.
Yeah.
The shopkeeper suspects
Yeah, but
that you did something,
I don't have to go
but didn't
back.
see it. They like caught something out of the corner of their eye. They look and they see like you standing weirdly in front of the shelf with the crossbow.
My cape is making a suspiciously crossbow-shaped shape, like, on my back.
Yeah, and they're like,
Mow, and just walks away.
but they didn't see anything,
Yeah.
so they're like,
Do I just have a crossbow now? Like
yeah.
a hand crossbow? Yes! Alright.
I rolled 3 different rolls to try and stop you.
I
One
also
was an
didn't
8,
see
one
it.
was a 4, and one
I'm
was a 12.
unstoppable!
Yeah, mine was an 8. So like I did.
The one
when
where
you-
somebody like kind of saw you was 12.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
2 people didn't see shit.
Hold on. I love this. So, Oswalt presents the gift. The gift is open. He explains what it is. Brix says, this is great. Now I have more room in my bag for my crossbow, and pulls out a crossbow that nobody knows where it came from.
And Art is just like,
Whoa!
What the fuck?
when did you get that? Where?
I told you I wasn't feeling myself and I had to do things to make me feel better. So I did, and here we are.
So Oswald has no idea that she stole that or anything, but she seems to like the gift, so he just goes, fantastic. Hey, sorry for thrusting us into the void. I'll try to not do that next time, and he finger guns.
All is not forgiven, but it's better. Also, thank you for my bolster.
As you guys are talking about this, Tig comes up behind Oswald again. And is like, speaking of the void, you guys gonna order anything? Gonna help you?
Oh God. Hi.
Oswald.
Hi.
Oswald.
How's it going?
What time is it in the day?
I want to say it's about noon.
Okay. Oswald will get lunch.
Alright.
One
You-
lunch, please.
Spins around on his heel and goes back into the kitchen. That'll be 10 silver, please.
Jesus! He pays.
Oh yeah, also for the room in the inn, everybody who stayed, so minus Knack, it's 20 silver.
Holy shit.
That's
It's not
fine.
that bad, it's not even a full gold. So now that a few days have passed, and now you guys are all faced with the same question once again.
Now what?
Where do you go now?
Knack has a question for Oswald.
Go on.
Knack looks at his broken weapon and back to you and asks if you,
Do you possibly know where I could get this fixed nearby?
if not, we could just go ask the guys on the boat. It's in the town.
I don't know specifically, but pretty sure there's ant boys south. So if we go there, there might be able to fix your murder fork.
Knack is looking kind of disheveled and like just a little out of it because he's like not sleeping well. Brix sort of scoots up next to him, just like,
The voice is keeping you up too, buddy. I hear ya.
Knack's eyes shoot open, and he stares at Brix and tilts his head.
What do you know of the voices?
I mean, there's just... That's so much voices. It's just like a constant hum of things and all this in the head and then some weird faceless things also that you know how it is.
And she like goes to like tap him on the shoulder, but there's nothing there, so she just catches Gilly Soup.
Just leaves.
Yeah.
Knack squints and says,
What you talking about?
Willis.
Well, I was talking to Art earlier, and I was just saying that, you know, all the voices, and Art got kind of, interested, and he took me to a house.
You specifically told me you wanted to yell at God.
Well, I was gonna get there, and and so we went to God's house, but he wasn't there, and I had to deal with his babysitter or whatever, and then I sat in a pond.
Knack puts his hand on Brix's shoulder and says,
Brix, are you seeking God?
Oh, no.
I mean, yeah, he's sending me secret messages. I saw one on the thing.
And she points at Oswalt.
And then there's just dudes hanging out, but sometimes in my head anyways, so I went to go yell at him, right? And that motherfucker. Can I call a god a motherfucker? Anyways, that guy.
Well, when you say, can you call God a motherfucker, Oswalt nods.
Art shakes his head vigorously. No, you can't.
You can't do that.
Knack bounces a little in his seat and claps his hands together.
All four of
and he
them?
says, yeah, and he shuffles a little closer and he says,
Brix, have you considered seeking asylum with the life god?
I mean, sure, if I can then yell at him and throw some fire in his face.
From the sounds of it...
Knack raises a finger and
All
says,
right, well, we have something to talk about.
I don't know about fire, but I'm sure the life god could find time for you. I could help you reach the life god, perhaps, if you
don't
seek a connection.
say.
I'd be happy to help you.
I would love to talk to him.
I love Brix's quest for God.
Just this...
Well, hold on, let me count my alchemist fires.
And she's just like, I've got 4. Minus the one that Art took.
I have 1.
The life god loves all creatures. I'm sure she could find time for you.
Excellent, yes.
Just a side note, I think this might be beyond normal godly things.
It's most definitely beyond us.
Oh, most definitely, yes.
You tell that life god to stop sending me secret messages on fucking balls.
Balls?
Because the puzzle box is like a sphere, right?
Used to be.
No, it's still a sphere. It's an orb.
Well, yeah, but it's
Yeah.
just not a puzzle.
Oh, yeah.
We keep calling it a box, so I keep picturing like a cube, but it's not. It's like a sphere.
Yeah.
Anyways.
We can talk about this later.
I mean, I'm already set in my ways. I'm gonna yell at him. I'm gonna tell him to knock it off, and then I'm gonna throw some fire, and then run away as fast as possible.
We're not throwing the fire.
Oh, I'm throwing 2 fires.
No.
Take it easy on the fire.
All right, I'll put them away for now, but they're coming out later.
Oswald has a huge smile on his face. Just quietly listening.
Yeah, God.
Oswald doesn't even know what God is.
yeah, God.
Only thing Oswald knows about God is that he doesn't like the one that was mean to Art.
That's fair.
So he's just assuming he doesn't know how many there are, and he doesn't like any of them.
New God's cool, though.
Yeah, I don't know that.
Cool.
We haven't really talked about New God. Because, when things are good, you don't
It's
talk
true.
about it.
That's true.
Because there's nothing to vent
things.
about.
Yeah.
So where do we go from here?
Well, I think based on, looking at your notes the other day and knowing that there may be things to the north and south and Withersby wants us to check those out, it might be worth giving him a call.
Knack gives a thumbs up.
Yeah. Brix, do you have the thing?
I don't know. Do you have my alchemist fire?
Oh.
I do, but...
Woo! Catch.
I think...
Oh,
Art's just so done with this cat.
fucking cat. Can you imagine?
And she's like, hold on, let me catch it with the fucking receiver. And nobody gets to talk to him.
God damn it.
I just want to point out that, like, that would burst, and not only would you be on fire.
The whole bar would be on fire.
Yeah.
It's mostly wood.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
you
I'm
would burn
mostly
down this whole
fucking
building.
first.
I'm gonna tell her I don't have any anymore.
Hold on.
I'm doing a lie.
I don't know what you're
Art's
talking
doing
about.
a lie?
For the greater
against
good,
the
this cat
sneakiest member of the
doesn't.
party?
This cat doesn't need more fire.
This cat can see right through you. What the fuck are you playing
Can
at?
she? I rolled a fucking nat 20. Fuck.
Man, I hate competent art.
I love new art!
You pulled a fast one over on Brix.
With a 31, I'm gonna tell you that I left it at the church because I don't think that you can be trusted with these.
Oh no.
Well, we'll just have to go back for it then.
Well, we can't go back for it now.
Crack.
You can go
Give
mug
me
a priest.
the thing.
Fine, hold on. She starts wiggling through her fucking this fire and more fire and
Jerky.
jerky. Oh, this is a jerky pocket. And she, oh, okay, here it is. It was in the special pocket, not the special pocket.
And, oh, I don't get to yell at the disembodied voice again this time. Anyways,
There you go.
Where'd you get all that jerky?
Thank you.
I've been saving it for a special occasion.
I don't
Knack squids.
think she's been eating the jerky you've been
No,
giving
she's
her.
just been taking it.
Got a hoard. She has a jerky hoard.
yeah.
She probably has more jerky than you do by now.
How many jerky do
Gave
you
it
have?
all to Brix.
Yeah. Hold on. Because I have jerky in multiple spots because, like, Knack kept giving it to her, so.
Knack was trying to feed you.
Yep. And she ate your bird instead. What's your point? I think I have like over 20 days worth of jerky.
Holy fucking
What?
Jesus!
You gave me a lot of jerky.
I have significantly less than that.
I don't even have that.
I also, to be
Travel
fair, had my
rations.
own jerky.
You have 7 days worth of food more than me. You have a whole week's worth of food more than I do.
She's a fucking hoarder. What do you want?
What do you eat?
I told you, you're birds.
Oh, that's right.
Can I have the pencil? I need to mark your alchemist find.
Fuck.
Competent art is weird.
Yeah, man. I, as a player, love competent art. Brix hates competent art.
Oh my god.
Gets her
I can't believe
fucking
you have
convince
more
her to go in a
jerky
fucking
than Knack
pool.
now.
What?
The best part is I've
It's more jerky
I've
than you
pumped
know.
so much into his stats, like specific ones,
Right.
because he's been so terrible at rolling.
Is
So
she-
now that he can actually roll, he can do things.
Yeah.
He can do things too well.
If Brix starts
Nat
giving
20.
If sorry.
Yeah.
Nat
Brix
20
starts
on a
giving
lot.
Knack jerky, he's just gonna be like shoving it in his pocket angrily. Putting it right back where it started.
This is a weird economy you two have created.
A jerky-based economy.
Who's eating any of it?
No one, apparently. We go to taverns most of the time.
It's just turned into money. That's all it's turned into.
It's like cigarettes in prison.
It's turned into money that only matters to the weird members of the party.
Yeah, just the weird ones.
members. Yeah.
The cat and the giant ant!
Yeah.
The weirdest ones!
Fine, but also a fucking rat boy that summons skeletons and the world's most neurotic paladin? Question mark.
That is a metaphorical rat man, not a literal ant man.
Yeah, but you can be an
And the
Ant-Man in
walls.
this world and not be weird.
It's true.
That's true.
Knack is weird for an Ant-Man.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
true. That is true.
Brix!
Brix is weird.
Brix is...
Yay!
Brix is the weirdest one.
Brix is actually just
I
a
win.
straight up oddity.
Yeah. No one understands what the fuck Brix
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
Brix definitely wins because Brix gave NPC
An existential crisis? Just by existing?
By existing. She
No, not by existing. She said some really weird fucked up shit. But
he was already mid-crisis when you said the fucked up shit.
This is true.
I feel like he got even more freaked out, not because of what you said, but the fact that you were saying literally anything.
Yeah,
and then what you said was unexpectedly poignant?
Yeah.
It wasn't poignant, it was fucked up.
Yeah.
Also that, but like he always assumed that there was a line between what like an animal was
and
what he was.
Right.
But now he doesn't know.
Yeah, he basically met the missing link, and now he's like,
Wait, what?
Art is gonna call Withersby.
Ring, ring.
Ring, ring, ring.
Hello.
Oh, Professor, hello. It's Art of the Pub Thumpers.
Best name.
Doesn't get better.
I have to tell you, I love that name.
Of course you do.
It's so wonderfully jovial.
Yes, that's what we'll call it.
I think he's calling you fat.
How dare you? I would never call anybody fat.
Who's talking?
I'm gonna. We just talked. You gave me this.
Oh.
Anyway,
It's me, Professor Withersby.
I hate this channel, fat.
no, don't turn it off.
You pap it, but nothing happens.
Okay.
Professor, I'm calling to say I think we may be interested in the other jobs that you were mentioning.
Oh, marvelous! Yes, looking into the leads north and south from the ruins you guys investigated earlier. Yes.
Yes, definitely.
Oh, very good, very good. Do you know which way you would like to go?
Given where we are, I think we'll head south.
Oh, all right. Yes, it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. So, anything you could tell me about what you know about where we're looking for?
All right, in the southern ends of Novum, you may find some more ruins and people who may know a little bit more about the whole history behind those. And as far as I'm aware, things related to all of these happenings and these tales, the closest thing I can find is something to do with the desert. Something's over in the desert somewhere.
All right. Well, thank you for your help. And I was wondering, you're back in Jonstrom, correct?
I'm on my way there now, yes.
We were wondering if you could check in with Saul Finkelstein for us.
You're aware that he's a little bit strange.
Very much so. We did, however, leave a, for lack of a better term, rock with him.
Ah, yes, the glowing something or other.
Yeah, big yellow glowing thing. We believe it might have something to do with all the happenings around based on what we saw at the ruins and what we saw where we got it.
You don't say.
So,
quite fascinating. You know, as a matter of fact, I've wanted to have a look at it myself for my own personal curiosity, of course.
Yes, I'd recommend it, and at the least, talk to Saul and see if he's figured anything out, rather.
I'll do my best. I will give it a shot.
Well, thank you, Professor.
Absolutely. I must go. My train has just stopped. I have to go and collect a few things now.
Yes, for sure, and we'll arrange the matter of payment later.
Absolutely, yes, of course. No worries.
All right, well, thank you, Professor.
Absolutely. Have a wonderful day, Artorious.
You too.
Who the hell is Artorious?
That's my name.
What?
Wait, I introduced myself to you.
That was like 2 years ago or whatever.
It was not.
It's 2 years in cat time. Anyways, we're going to the giant litter box, you guys!
The giant litter box in the sky.
Preferably not in the sky. Preferably on...
I'm gonna go fight God in the giant litter box in the sky.
Earth.
Knack raises a claw and says,
Are we sure that our interactions with these ruins aren't causing the world to become more troubled?
No, but we are sure that there are people looking into these ruins either way, and at least where equipped to deal with what's going to happen. Maybe. A bit more than other people.
Knack shrugs. Sounds good. Fair.
Very good diplomacy right here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
People are gonna look into it either way. You may as well just
Be us.
Yeah.
Beta one.
instead of some fucking random scientist who's just gonna get nuked. Get fucking Infinity Ward.
Alright.
If he's lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah, if he's unlucky, he's like fucking
so good.
this cat over here.
Then let's go.
As you clap your hands together, it's like ping.
Oh, right.
Knack tucks his other arm away.
I'll never let you forget.
Cruel. Cruel God.
Whatever. He'll get used to it eventually. So you guys are headed south.
Yeah.
We're headed south. Yeah,
Right.
so we basically have to go through like all of Castell. So I was looking at the map.
Is there a travel route?
There's only a train 2 stops south. You go to Treemouth and then Oakward. And then you have to wander a bit through the forest. You get into Novum. It's just an open border, whatever, so you can just cross on through and they don't give a fuck.
Okay.
Alright, well, I mean, you guys are getting on the train.
Yeah. Back to the train station. Woo! Good thing the
Okay,
trains
my
are running again.
favorite.
Oh,
Alright.
yeah, it's your favorite way.
So you guys deciding to head towards Art's homeland to investigate tales and things, and also the ruins and things that Withersby had mentioned.
Tails and things.
Tales and things. Miles, tales and things. You board the train heading south towards Novum.
Knack spends his time on the train glaring out the windows at the passing trees.
Just glaring at trees.
Trying to
He's
just set trees on fire with your mind.
So you all board, take your places on the train in field shift and take off, and leaving the town of Coombe to disappear behind you. Knack starts glaring at trees, specifically when you guys pass, you get south enough to see the forest where you found the ruins and things. Knack, really gives it the side eye.
He squints extra hard.
Yeah. It's practically to the point where he's just closing his eyes completely. And shortly after you get settled in, an attendant comes by, going through and
Tells us everything is fucked.
everything's
going off the
fucked.
rails.
No. They're just saying if you're headed to Oakward, which is the end of the line.
Yeah.
Be advised there will be a stop at Treemouth for a while the train staff changes and the train is restocked and everything.
And how many days travel is that to Oakward?
1 full day. You guys or not even a full day. It's total 12 hours to get there. So it's
Sweet.
7 hours to get down to Treemouth, and then you wait there for a bit, and then continue on, which is another 6-7 hours.
Yeah.
All right,
Honey spends his time on the train wandering from cabin to cabin,
Oh god.
interacting with everyone.
Oh, okay.
Sniffing people.
I thought just random people, but you mean the party?
No, the party.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
Oh,
He's meeting. He's going up to everyone in the party.
everyone on the train. People are like,
Constantly.
what the fuck?
And not bothering with any sort of fucking personal space. He just
Someone on the train has a tiny little dog that's barking at him.
Honey just
Eats him.
Honey does not eat dogs.
You have so many animals in your cabin, and they're big.
Socks is just looking out the window,
Oh,
They are big.
fascinated.
he's leaving his family behind.
he's a big boy now.
family behind.
To adventure.
Fuck your adventure, dude. Fuck you.
Well, I meant the socks.
Oh.
Let's keep going. Knack pitches a hammock in his fucking cabin using his ghillie suit.
Of course
Is
he
it comfy? Roll for comfort.
I'm gonna roll for comfy. What's a comfy check? What is it? A plus.
Just roll a d20 and I'll figure.
Oh, shut up!
Wait, where's your d30?
I got a 16.
Where's your d30?
It's in my bag. I didn't take it out because I thought we would never fucking use it.
Where is it? Oh, fuck it. You got a 16.
Yeah, you
It's
got
moderately comfortable.
Thanks.
It's not made out of spikes.
It's not
There you go.
so comfy that as soon as you lay down, you fall asleep, you're there, and you're like, alright.
This is better than sitting on a
Alright.
train in a seat for 12 hours.
It is.
It is.
What do the rest of you do? Oswalt, you get trashed?
As you do.
No, he continues to poke at his book.
Alright, cool. Art, do you get trashed?
No!
Honey
Which
gets trashed.
The necromancy one. He's
Okay.
been reading it a lot lately, you've noticed.
Oh dear.
The bartender, Meg, is very upset with Honey for getting trashed.
Honey, no!
Honey is a belligerent.
Who's giving Honey booze? Who's doing that?
First she thought it was
Brix.
cute.
Who else would it be?
Honey isn't
Why
ordering
would I
booze.
get Honey trashed?
As a distraction.
He's not ordering booze on his own.
No, he's
Is this gonna be a whole... Are we gonna have to wait until next time and do a whole session on who's fucking getting Honey drunk?
no, Honey's just like going around
And some
fucking
guys-
drinking people's ends.
Got problems with his family?
Honey, have respect for yourself.
He doesn't know what self-respect is.
Fair. I mean, big mood, but,
Yeah,
Honey eats Wick Skull.
No!
he does not. Roll a reflex.
And he eats the book that Adam's reading.
I'm gonna...
So
Wait,
he-
what? You can't just command him like that.
He eats it. They're gone.
Wait, I have to roll it.
No, don't do it. That was a joke. It was...
Alright,
Jeff.
so...
It
Your
was a
jokes
joke.
have
It
consequences.
doesn't matter.
You don't want to turn fucking Oswald into the big bad.
So,
Honey,
Wick
Honey
Skull.
comes up and eats Wick Skull and eats the book and goes in your face and then it walks out.
no. Drunk Honey does
No.
no such thing.
Drunk. Honey's not drunk.
I don't know, I
Now,
kind of like this
bitch.
distraction idea.
Brix.
Alright, so...
Did you get Honey drunk?
No, I didn't.
Honey goes up to Oswalt and sniffs at Wick's skull, and Oswalt instinctively
Smacks
just like
him with the book.
no, just shifts his weight away. So Honey's like, nah. But then he goes up and sniffs the book and bites the corner of it, and like tears off a.
He can't do that.
It's magic.
Oh yeah.
The book cannot be destroyed. That is part of Oswald's backstory. That's why his dad had the book, is because it could not be
Oh.
destroyed.
Yes, that's right. Okay, so he tries to. He's biting at it. There's teeth marks in it.
Yeah, I would imagine it tastes like the
Death.
worst.
Vile, yeah.
Yeah, Honey pulls away and he's
Honey just wanted to spend time with you, dude.
That's fine. I'll pet him. I'll give Honey a cheeky pet.
yeah.
Yeah, just pet him on the head.
He leaves.
He leaves. He's satisfied. He got what he wanted.
I'm not trying to start shit with
I
Oswald.
am.
You had him try to eat Wick's skull.
I made a joke and then Jeff started rolling dice.
Yeah.
That's the consequences you face in
This is
D&D.
why we don't do bits in front of Jeph.
Yeah.
Well, the bit's real now.
If
Alright, so.
you die in the bit, you die for real.
It's true.
It's true.
It's true.
None of us have died in a bit yet.
No.
We have taken damage in a bit before.
You have.
That is true.
You sure have.
That guy almost died in your bit.
Oh, right, yeah.
That's
You
right.
fucking took a chunk out of his leg and he almost bled out.
Ooh. Ooh. Honey
Yeah.
spends...
If you were able to do one more point of damage, because it would have done half his HP in one attack, you would have instantly incapacitated him.
I got his tendon and just like fucked up his whole leg.
Yeah.
You would have taken out his Achilles tendon.
Oh,
It's
God.
pretty brutal. Alright, so.
Honey spends the rest of the travel sleeping in Art's room for some reason.
Alright.
My space, no.
Honey just likes art.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's a kind soul. It makes sense.
Aw.
I mean, I've always pictured Art as the Disney princess of the group, so.
Definitely. Naive, doesn't quite know how the world works.
Sings a lot.
Probably to himself. They're all God songs, that's all I know.
Yeah.
Alright, so you guys arrive at Treemouth, and
Okay.
you're taken aback by the simple beauty of the town.
Oh.
It's very quaint, and all of the buildings are made of wood, obviously. The local guild hall even looks more like a giant cozy cabin than it does the hub of the national organization. The trees here are very tall, and they twirl and weave as they reach towards the sky.
There's Yogi Bear. And Boo Boo.
Boo Boo!
He's stealing a picnic basket.
Get him!
Shit, guys,
Let's
he's
get out
got
of
really
trade
high intelligence. He's smarter than the average bear.
Let's get the fuck out of tree mouth.
Guys, we started shit
You
and we
can't.
can't finish it.
Knack is interested.
There's a free and whimsical feel about this town.
Oh,
And coming from the woods. The train is delayed here, so you have a bit to fuck around. That's actually written in my notes, is that you have a bit to fuck around.
Nice.
Knack steps outside to take a breather, but I don't think he has much else to do.
Yeah. Are you at all uncomfortable with the huge trees?
Yeah, is the voices from the trees fucking scaled up too?
Oh, yeah.
To the size.
Cool.
Get grass back home.
Get fucked, Knack.
Cool.
God, they
Knack
just
goes
become
back
more
into the
aggressive.
fucking train.
Knack, you a bitch.
Knack puts his hands over his ears and goes back into the train.
And Brix just nods approvingly, like, I understand.
Shops here include lots of potion shops and potion supply shops.
Oh.
A lot of wilderness gear like machetes, rope, rations, etc. Plenty of woodworking tools.
Cool.
Yeah, so
That's
all
nice.
that kind of thing.
Knack's saving his money.
Knack's
He
saving
needs-
his ass.
Knack needs a new weapon.
Yes.
Knack needs new potions.
Hey, does Knack want Brix to steal him a new weapon?
No.
How much
When
money
does
do
it?
you have?
Like 500 gold, maybe?
Alright.
That's a lot.
I don't
It's
spend
not that much.
Well, I
Knack,
also
Like,
don't
once
have
you
a lot.
start buying equipment,
Yeah.
whew.
Yeah, I need 400 some for every qual token that I buy, and I'm planning
What's
on
that?
buying a lot of them. They're the tokens that I bury to make trees that I can
Oh.
teleport through.
What?
And I'm planning on stocking up on those once we get to a point where we're making lots of money.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oswalt doesn't need gear to be successful at what he does, so he doesn't really buy much.
Well, that's too.
Wow! Look at me! I'm Oswalt! I just need human skulls to be cool.
Jesus!
Why did you get so offended?
Yeah, I was the point
Was that Knack going off on Oswald?
No.
Oh, well, look at me.
The point that I would,
That was Kellan going off on Oswalt.
the point that I was going to make is
Oh
it kind
my
of
God.
sucks because I like upgrading by buying shit, but there's nothing for him to buy.
Why don't you get some fancy new skulls, bitch?
Yeah, get a bedazzler.
Get a
Jesus
bear skull.
Christ.
Put a candle on it, asshole.
Jesus.
Adam,
Holy
sorry.
shit, dude.
The most misplaced aggression.
You can't tell me my aggression's misplaced.
Bitch.
Why?
It is!
Maybe I'm fucking mad about nothing.
Then it's misplaced!
That's actually what misplaced means.
Oh, well, look at you.
Adam, you had like a face of I could fucking snuff out this guy if I wanted to.
It was just like, it's funny, but I'm so confused.
Oh, as we all are.
Lord. Oh dear.
Alright, so are you guys just bumming around the train station while everything gets going on, or what?
So everything's like pretty much made out of wood, yeah?
Yeah.
Brix is just looking around like, look at all this stuff I can scratch. And like,
Oh, she's just like using everything as a scratching.
Look at all the things I can ruin.
yeah. It's just her with her paws out and like spinning and like,
Yeah.
Like a
That's fine.
Disney
As long as she's not gonna steal
Uh-huh.
anything. Cool. We take in the quaint beauty of the town.
While
and get
Knack
the
goes
fuck outta
nuts.
Here. Yeah.
No, Knack's sleeping in his hammock like a fucking peaceful camper.
Alright, so as you guys are bumming around, some random old villager hobbles up to you guys, cane and all. He's like, yo, headed down south on the train.
No,
Yeah.
are we on the south train?
Yeah. Yes.
I thought we were on the north train.
No, we're
No,
on the
you're
south train.
You being sassy again?
Yeah, be sassy.
You son of a bitch.
Yes, sir. We are.
Jeez, you're braver than I. I can barely stomach heading up north on one of those things, but going south, no. Never, not on the train.
It's not going downhill.
And why would that be?
There's nothing wrong with trains in particular, just, I don't know.
things live in the woods. I'd rather have my feet on the ground and be in control than some high-speed box. You know what I mean?
I mean, I do.
No, not at all.
Yeah, Oswald's quietly shaking his head no, but like very gently. He's not doing it on purpose. It's a subconscious thing that he's just
He's like still reading his book, just like,
Are we outside the train right now? Are we at the... Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Well, I mean, hey, there's never been problems before, right? So maybe I'm just some paranoid old man.
Do you know something that's going on in the south?
No, I'm just really lonely. I just wanted someone to talk to.
well, thank you very much for this
Perception check.
conversation.
Roll.
Sense motive.
He's just an old dude.
Yeah, but he sounds suspiciously like Saul.
He's being
That's just
extra...
Jeff's old man
He's
voice.
being extra fuckery right now.
Yeah.
Is he?
Sense motive.
I rolled a nat 20 on sense
He's
motive.
judging us for taking the train south. What a bitch.
He's
We didn't even...
He
It's one of those
sabotaged the
Twitter...
train.
It's one of those Twitter posts where it's like, us, blank,
Yeah.
NPC. So you guys are taking the train south like a bunch of weirdos. I'm fucking...
And it's like the button thing in the hand. It's like inside check.
Yeah, and I rolled a nat 20. What's this guy's deal?
All right, so you're eyeing him up, and you can very clearly see what's going on with him, and you get the sense that like anytime one of the trains that is going down to Oakward stops, he like comes and tries to quote unquote warn people, but again, nothing's ever happened in the past. Like, there's never been a problem with one of the trains going south.
So he really just is.
He
a lonely
really is
old
just
guy.
paranoid about something going wrong in these dense-ass woods and a train. So he's just like, well, I mean, but what if?
Do you know any old stories about these woods that has you concerned?
I mean, all I know is that there's, I mean, like I said, things live in the woods. And they're just way down to the south of Oakward. I hear that there's some kind of weird flying jellyfish thing. Maybe more of them, I don't know. Other than that, it's your standard, like, woods affairs.
We just hear doo when he says flying jellyfish.
I guess just as like a straight intelligence check, do I know anything about a weird flying jellyfish thing to the
Would
south?
you roll?
A 21 with everything in.
You actually know exactly what these things are.
Okay, cool.
You encountered them before.
Yeah.
You know that they're something called a flump.
A flump.
A flump.
Oh,
What?
I've heard of those. I remember those from the Monster Manual.
Yeah. A flump is a weird
Jellyfish.
flying jellyfish thing that is fucking useless.
Okay, cool.
Like, you can literally grab it with your bare hands and flip it upside down, and it's helpless. It can't do anything.
Okay.
It flies around, and it can maybe sometimes do, like, 1 damage.
Okay, cool. I am going to tell him.
It is named after the sound that it makes when it flies, because it sucks in air and, like, pushes it through itself. It was...
Okay.
Old man.
Well, I'm going to tell the old man that flumps are really nothing to worry about.
Flumps have never heard of that there before.
That's the weird flying jellyfish things.
Ah,
Really no concern at all.
oh, it's not... I kind of pictured, like, I don't know, like,
They look
something grabbier.
fairly spectacular, but they're basically made of air.
Ah,
You kind of just like a strong gust might blow it away.
alright. But I mean, there's other...
They are down there though. They are there.
But there's more things in the woods, right?
I mean,
Like,
there
there's, like,
are things in the woods, but they tend to
wolves.
avoid trains.
Bears.
Yeah, the train
And,
would
like,
kill a bear if it hit it, so
and,
they
like,
tend to
slimes.
not hang out around. I'm gonna get back on the train, and I have a ticket, so I don't think you can come.
There's gotta be something else, so forget it right now.
But I'll let you think on that.
Before Art like walks away, Brix tugs on his pantaloons, and
And it's just like, so is it, flying jellyfish, does that have anything to do with the water sky dude that I was talking to? Is this related?
No, they're just, it's like a bear. It's just another thing.
I just want to show you guys what a flump looks like.
I picture basically a plastic bag in water.
Oh, dude.
Flump is not in the...
It's the most useless thing imaginable.
Yeah, it's like...
It's literally listed as, like, the weakest D&D monster ever.
Cool.
Flump.
Old man.
Yeah, they're basically cows that fly around and don't do anything.
They don't do anything.
You just tip them over.
Yeah, literally, because they, like, suck in air through the top, and that's how they fly, by, like, pushing it through the bottom of them.
Mm-hmm.
So if you flip them upside down, they can't do anything.
They just go into the ground and they're stuck.
Yeah.
So, this old man's
So
just afraid of
sad.
nothing.
Yeah.
Cool. You get the sense that this old man has never left this town.
Knack goes back to his hammock on the train.
Yeah, if they'll let us back on the train, I'm ready to politely excuse myself from this conversation with this old man.
All right, cool. So after a little bit of time, you guys reboard the train, just kind of hang out for a bit until an attendant comes through and just makes sure, like, has a head count of everybody and says that everything's restocked and whatever, and they're ready to go. And you take off down south again.
Yay.
You guys are headed through the trees now. It's a little bit after midday, so the light coming through the tree line is kind of orangey. It's a very nice looking scene as you pass through the forest. And about halfway through your trip,
I don't like how you looked at Rosemary. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brix doesn't have a lot of fucking good times on trains, so
no,
why
it's nothing to do with Brix actually.
Oh.
Halfway through the trip, just generally vibrating through the whole train, you just feel like. Boom. We're gonna stop there for now.
Something landed on it.
Yeah.
A giant flump.
It's a flump.
Fuck!
Damn it.
They're dangerous after all.
It's the one flump that's been questing and leveling up its entire life. It's a
It's the
level
one
an
the old
epic
man
level.
talked about.
No, I know it.
You took my wife!
Not if you listen to me. But I was right all along.
I knew it was you, Saul.
Takes off his disguise. It was me all along.
His disguise was...
I really fucked you all now.
The old man you thought you were talking to was really the old man you already knew.
Ooh.
Or we hit the flump on the train with the train.
Nah.
Oh shit.
Nah.
Fantasy trains don't have cow catchers on the front, they have flump catchers.
On the top.
Yeah.
It's just a big basket.
So stop them from getting caught in the steam engine.
Yeah.
You just hear one of the baskets catch one of the flumps, and then the guy goes, "Dinner will be ready soon."
Oh god.
We got flump.
With a side of flump.
That would really just be... Like, a flump would have to be a side.
Yeah.
Because they'd be nothing. It's essentially just like...
It's like if celery was like an animal.
I was going to say that. It's like eating a bunch of lettuce. But a lettuce that used to fly.
Good old flying lettuce.
What
Good
do you
old,
have?
almost sentient lettuce.
Yeah. So you have flump with a side of flump. What do you have to drink? Flump cocktails. What's that?
Why do you only have flump?
Flump juice.
Flump mixed with vodka.
Oh, terrible. I'll have 20. Oh my god. Whew. So yes, you guys are on a pleasant ride through the forest on the train, and then suddenly...
There's nothing pleasant about trains for Brix, but...
Yeah, you guys really have had, I think, one decent train ride.
Yeah.
Whose fault is that, Jeph? Well, hi! You just listened to the latest episode of the Killustrators. Thank you very much. The crew just wrapped up dealing with the incident caused by the ruins and has just jumped onto a train. And we all know things work out real nice on trains for this group of people. As usual, music provided by Kevin McLeod of Incompetech.com. This episode will be up on YouTube on Friday, and the next episode will be up in 2 weeks from now, every other Wednesday. Check us out at Killustrators if you want to see some other stuff that we're up to and find everybody's personal Twitter accounts on there. If you're looking for a nice place to hang out full of nice people doing nice things, may I recommend our Discord. It's in the description. Thank you very much for reviewing and sharing our show. If you're so inclined, we always appreciate it. Got a little treat for you this episode. Got some bloopers for you where I am the one that gets punchy. Me, Adam, the editor, and Oswalt. I'm usually not the punchy one, but I'm awfully punchy in this. So yeah, enjoy that. Bye. There's something about playing D&D that makes me more susceptible to alcohol.
Oh dear.
Is it because you drink more of it?
Oh my god!
Is it because
You slammed a pint, that's why.
It's really
not D&D.
It's not D&D, you're just literally drinking more. You stupid bastard.
We sat down with that like 5 minutes ago.
It's so good.
Well,
It's so cold and refreshing.
Was that the jam up the match?
Fuck yeah, it was.
It's
Yeah,
so
it's
cold
so
and refreshing,
good.
and all these Scooby or Scoober Doober memes are hot.
But like,
We drive Adam to drink.
I have
I thought you were gonna say the Scooby-Doo memes were drying out the rooms, so they're out there.
It's not like I'm exhausted. I've had food today and water, and it's like I've got a really heavy buzz going right now.
Because you slammed it.
Okay,
And
let's
you
keep-
got a weak
You gotta
liver.
cope with Scooby-Doo somehow.
I mean, big mood.
I mean, I drink whiskey straight. I don't understand.
That's true.
Well, you don't drink it
it's the
straight, you
physics.
sip at it straight.
Yeah, you don't just slam whiskey.
Yeah. I'm pretty damn sure if you had a glass of whiskey that size and you knocked it back as quickly as you knocked
I'd
it out.
be dead.
Die!
You die, yeah.
Alright.
Alright.
Let's actually do it.
Alright.
Are we playing D&D now?
Okay.
Let's see what we can try and get away with now.
Alright.
Dad's drunk. Let's see if we can let him drive the car.
Yeah.
We'll get him. Dad, can I have the keys? Alright.
See how many Hanna-Barbera references we can fit in this episode.
I hate this already.
I always thought I would be the one to come to D&D drunk the first time. Like,
I'm not drunk, I'm buzzed.
You can't just tell me I'm drunk. You son of...
I'll fucking fight you right now. On mic.
He's just, Adam, put your pants back on. I
We'll play
can't
it
fight with
back.
my pants on,
We'll
man.
play it back and see who's the asshole.
They are restricted by the movements.
I can't help but think about all
And then he's just on his back, like bicycle kicking.
Fuck!
I can't help but think about all the fucking You're Under Arrest that you've been watching. All the belligerent drunks that are like, sir, have you been drinking? I'm not fucking drunk!
I had 2 beers, eh?
I had 200 beers, I'm fine!
Let me go.
I'm right fucked, eh?
Are they all from Milwaukee?
No, they're all from, like,
Northern Ontario.
yeah, it's all like fucking Manitoba, Northern Ontario, and then like the
Nobody
Maritimes.
fucking lives in fucking Manitoba. Fuck.
There is my favorite bit from the whole show is this guy's getting arrested for being belligerent and violent while drunk, and his buddy is yelling at the cops, going, "Be gentle with him, eh? He got into Crown Royale. He gets crazy when he gets into Crown Royale. Tim, this is why I tell you, stick to the bats blue."
God damn it, Tim! What are you doing?
It's like the most Canadian shit I've ever heard in my life.
He got into the Crown Royale.
Yeah.
He gets crazy when he gets.
Stick to the bats blue.
I told
My
you.
dad loves the
If I told you once, I told you 1,000 times.
Alright.
Alright, we're good.
Let's go! Spin us an intro.
I do want to point out that you have been giving us a hard time for getting all punchy, and the last couple of times that people started getting punchy, you started it.
Criticism accepted.
Cool. Alright, so